Back at it again. The Haiti Daily Economic News Show, Monday to Friday, bringing you news that's going to keep you informed, engaged, and reacting in the most optimal way for your business, investment, and entrepreneurial activity. Today is the 20th of March. Let's get into it. So we have some interesting news that's been brewing for a while, and I don't see much coverage on it, which is bizarre, given the importance of this. This is something in any other country, in any other place, this would be national news, given the degree of, I guess you can say, offense, right? The Dominican government and the Dominican army are building a wall along the border. Now, this has been talked about for a while, and through other periods they built fences and etc. But this time around they're building an actual wall. Now, the walls aren't unique to the United States. It's not unique to Trump. It's happening across the world in different places, and it's certainly happening right here in Haiti. And it's quite the development, particularly because there's a perception on the Haitian side that the wall is on Haitian territory, right? The community of, I'm sure I'm going to say it wrong, Ilia Pena, which borders Belvedere. The Dominicans were seen, building this wall in much further in than the citizens of that area were accustomed to. Now, they were mad, as you can imagine, and there were rocks being thrown, cocktails being thrown. Over a period of a day or two, the Dominican army responded with gunfire. There was reports that 1 or 2 folks have actually died because of this back and forth, and things are seemingly still being heated because the Dominican government is not stopping, and there's calls for increased protests on the Haitian side. Yesterday, the Haitian government came back and said that where they're building is fine, where they're building is in line with the early 1900 treaties. That is an appropriate place for them to build, and to tell those folks on the ground that their protests are inappropriate, right? So it's not much to add in this, other than to say that the history of animosity of Dominicans versus Haitians, this is something that we all know. And certainly for the regular folks living on the border and living, trying to find a way of life, and who have to actually go into the Dominican side to sell or buy and come back, it's something that folks endure, and that's going to be that way until the Haitian economy improves enough to where Haitians can stay home. And that's certainly one reason why we do what we do here. We talk, we strategize, we analyze how folks can succeed with their entrepreneurial ventures, because at the end of the day, I don't think any Haitian living anywhere wants to see what we're seeing on the Dominican side. And hopefully, as time goes on, we can see a dialogue between the Haitian government and the Dominican government on equal footing, right? But until we have parity, because as you know, the Dominican Republic is the strongest economy in the Caribbean, versus the Haitian economy, which definitely isn't, we're going to have these sort of one-sided affairs, right? So that's where I'm going to stop with that story, and let's jump onto the next one. The Treasury, the Bank Republic d'Haïti, has announced that they are opening up treasury notes, to the populace at large. Pretty big deal, because we're looking at interest rates of 12% or so, and a theoretical perception of that being the safest bet within the Haitian economy. Within any economy, the Treasury bill, Treasury note is or should be the safest bet, and what sets the interest rate for the entire country, right? Because that's the baseline. And so, in theory, it should be a bonsai for investors and for folks who are looking to gain a return from their money at a safe rate. There's no timeline specific has been announced, but we are hearing that that's supposed to happen before the end of the year. In addition to Treasury bills, and by the way, Treasury bills, what are Treasury bills? For those not in the know, it's basically instruments that a central bank would provide a private bank actually operating in the economy to the public to be able to put their money in and get a return on the money that's sitting from their customers and deposits. They can turn around and just put that with the central bank and get a return, and thus allowing the government then to use that money to do different things, right? So it's a win. So basically, it's a way for the central bank to finance projects of the government, in addition to giving a certain degree of liquidity and revenue to banks operating. And so, in addition to that, we're talking. The BRH has talked about providing commercial, opening up the market for commercial notes to happen, which is private companies issuing notes to the public at large to invest in, for private companies to have funds. Because right now, as it stands, private companies, corporations in Haiti only really have banks to go to borrow, and that's certainly a problem that is very limiting, especially for companies that may be competing internationally and have companies that they can have a large suite of places they can go, right? And so it's critical. And certainly I hope it builds to something even more necessary, which is a Haitian stock exchange, right? Certainly having the second to third largest population in the Caribbean, certainly it could support, a stock exchange could certainly support and make sense for us, right? So in terms of how do we win or get involved in this, make sure you follow Seejeanty on Facebook as we get more information on the process to be able to purchase these notes. We'll let you know. We do know BRH does offer notes currently that are at decent interest rates as well, that folks can buy even now. And generally what you do is you go to any bank and you talk about a BRH note, and you start your process from there. You make that deposit into that particular bank, and then you'll get that particular product appended to your account. We suspect it's going to be something very similar, but we'll see. And again, as we get more information on that, we'll let you know, so you can take advantage of that opportunity. All right. If you like what we do every day, you know what to do. Give us a like. If you want to talk about it, leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe, right? Hit that subscribe, hit that follow, right? So you can stay in the know as we drop new videos, again, Monday to Friday. Listen, until we're back at it again, we'll be back at it again.